All right, let's go, you guys. Hell yeah, what's up everyone and welcome to Sunday with Ola 293. Welcome! I don't know about you, but I have a sick piece of news for you right here. Check this out. This is the E1.6 Assassin. And let me tell you a little bit about this guitar, man. It's just not any other Assassin. Look at this. Take a closer look. So you have an E-shaped guitar or Explorer. Oh, come sue me, Gibson. It's an E-type guitar. It's 25.5 scale length, so not very typical for an E-type guitar, but also, I don't know if you can see this, 27 frets. What? What's up, everyone? 27 frets on an E-type? That's crazy. Also, this beautiful Symphony pickup, that's a Nazgul right there. And hell yeah, man, this is the guitar you need to have if you're serious about metal. It's Sunday the 5th of July, and we're gonna head into the news. I clicked on it and honestly was kind of freaked out. AI guitar YouTubers, Rhett Shull issues warning after finding AI versions of his content. So this has been the talk of the town or of the guitar community for the past week. AI version of Rhett Shull is making content on YouTube, but it's completely made up. I know, it's fucked. I was on Instagram and I got tagged in a story by the Bad Guitarist podcast. We take a look at an AI guitar YouTube channel that popped up in the last month and has over 5,000 subs, over 600,000 views. What? Out of curiosity, Shull clicked on it only to discover that this specific AI YouTube channel, so-called Guitar Gems with Chase, is directly ripping me off in several different ways. Red is basically sitting here analyzing the video. It's basically Red's old background in this fucking video right there. He's even using the same fucking jacket and t-shirt. All of this is obviously AI generated based on probably a picture of Rhett Shull in his studio, and then you know, the AI, whatever they were using, they would just generate something that looked like someone. And truth be told, this is not Rhett. There's some elements of his face that's definitely based on Rhett. There's already plenty of videos on this topic, both from Rhett and even Rick Beato has addressed this. This is some scary fucking shit right here. I mean, this is right now and we can sort of see it being AI generated, but it seems like some people can't. And already at that point, it's a problem. Think about this in like 2 years. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but this is incredibly demotivating if you're, you know, doing content like this. And I've said this before, but I would love if the social media platforms, the YouTube, Instagram, and all these fucking Facebooks and TikToks could all have like an on-off switch for AI. I mean, come on, take a stand against this, please. You know, at least so there's an option to not see AI, because I'm not interested. I want to see original content. You know, I don't want to see this. Whoever made this fucking Guitar Gems with Chase, he's selling courses on his channel. So all of this is just to sell courses. It's incredibly demotivating, but we gotta punch through it all, okay? You and me, buddy. Just the camera twitched when I said you and me. You and me, buddy. Anyways, fuck off. Great. It has evolved into a completely different guitar. Would you like some guitar with your fretboard? That's a stupid fucking sentence right there. Would you like some more guitar with your fretboard, please? Jackson has just introduced a 27 fret monster signature model for Brandon Ellis. The KE27 is a monstrous metal guitar with a beastly fretboard primed for shred. I think they made a US version of this, and we saw this last year, but now I think there's sort of like an import version that people can get. One of modern metal guitar's best guitar players, in my opinion, and he has a new Jackson. Look at that young face. He's so young.
You see that right away, and that has a nice
27 frets. I can see it right there. He can shred up into the stratosphere.
Which I find to be just a really well balanced, bold sound.
But is this a guitar he would use for Black Dahlia Murder? Oh, Godo. Let's go. Godo bridges. They're the fucking best, in my opinion, right now. Hell yeah.
I can adjust the set screw here, and the bar is going to stay right where I need it. I
That's
also
true.
give it a more narrow nut, so it has an R2 rose nut instead of an R3. So
narrow nuts. Ah! Love narrow nuts. I think this. I think it's a fucking excellent looking guitar. Look at that. That's so fucking sick. Very, very cool for Brandon. Hell yeah. Alright, Moonspell has released a new album, Far From God. It was released this past Friday. I would recommend you checking that out because I love Moonspell. Moonspell is a great band. One of my favorite albums of all time, metal albums of all time, Irreligious, 1996. Let's go. So fucking good. Far From God. It's out now. Go check it out. I'm gonna check it out. Since I've been out traveling a lot, I've been listening to, you know, some good old favorites of mine actually, and I've been on such a fucking Symphony X kick lately. You have no idea. I've been binging Paradise Lost over and over. I listened to this album before, but I haven't listened to it in a while. And I put it on, and I've been just going round and round. You discover new things all the time, and dude, the best choruses, man. I'm goosebumps in this song, Paradise Lost. Oh my god. I just wanted to express my absolute unconditional love for Symphony X. They're the fucking best. If you haven't seen them already or checked them out, you're missing out. Start with this album, for instance, just to, you know, soften you up a little bit. If you're not into prog metal, it can be a little challenging, but you know, the choruses will get you. And then the solos, man. Anyways, that was the news. Thank you.
Men vad fan. Det är det här, kolla, det är det här. Varje dag är det någonting nytt. Ja, vadå, ska inte jag få åka mer nu? Eller vadå?
Festivallampan.
Ja, det är bättre än den.
Jag gjorde det i alla fall.
I Vingåker.
All right, so I'm in Naples in Italy, playing a festival today with The Haunted, and we just arrived. It's a nice day. I think it's like 36 degrees Celsius, which is very hot for a Swede. And unfortunately, one of my bags were lost. I'm not going to play for my things today that I prepared for last week. If you saw the Sunday With Ola, yeah, my guitar's arrived, but the regular fucking case with all my stuff in it, my in-ears, my earplugs, my straps, everything, still in Amsterdam, unfortunately. So, hell yeah. I mean, there's still going to be a show. It's just going to be a little bit different, you know. So, yeah, right now we're just waiting for Jensen, and then we're heading to the hotel, I think. I'm in Naples, Italy right now. We just had lunch. Now I'm going to rest for a couple hours and then we head over to the festival. My luggage is lost. My quad cortex pedal board, my guitar straps, all of those things are missing. They're somewhere in Europe. And the more I've thought about it, the more, it becomes a problem. So I basically only have my guitars. So I have my guitars, I have my Floyd Rose arm, and that's basically it. The rest I have to borrow. But I'm very lucky in a sense because after us, Decapitated are playing. So I reached out to Vogue, and I know Vogue is using quad cortex, and reached out to him, asked if he had a spare quad cortex that I could use. Thumbs up. I'm gonna borrow one from Vogue. So very cool. All I need to do is just to log in on my Cortex cloud and download my preset, and I should be able to go tonight. Just reminding myself I don't even have my earplugs. God damn it. Anyways, whatever. There's gonna be a show, at least. But now, I'm gonna rest.
Prosciutto e poi proprio cibo per gatti.
Yeah.
Scatoletta.
It's 6:30 and the sun is going down, but it's still really hot. Holy shit.
Are you prospecting?
Prospecting your face.
Prospecting a house. This is gonna be my castle.
The test is to see if it can focus on your face.
It can.
Oh, it's gone. Låter bra!
Beundra scenen också, hur mycket täckning det är för direkta solljus.
This one is What Once Was.
We met before in Stockholm. I did the photo when Joel.
All right, take a look at this. Decapitated and Vogue and his guitar tech lent me their spare unit. So I'm gonna be able to play, hell yeah. I'm gonna be able to load in my impulse response and my preset into this thing, and I'm gonna be able to use it. Magic. So this festival is basically right at the fucking beach. How cool is that?
Great times in Napoli.
Playing the stage again.
Madrid.
Let's get that shit going from the start. All hail the fucking cow!
I can't load in my own patches onto the quad cortex because I need to update the whole unit. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to update Vogue's spare unit. So I'm playing one of his patches with my impulse response. It's going to be great. Right now Hellripper are playing, but I'm going to fix all of this.
But I wait now.
Get this. Enter is rolling.
We have songs to play, but we cannot. They say we cannot play any more songs.
Försten i bussen.
Ja. Sova.
All right, holy shit. Back home, gig was amazing. We had a great time. A little tough for me because I was not using my regular straps, and I was tied to a cable. I'm used to running around with a wireless system, and it was hot as fuck. I ended up playing through Vogg's Decapitated patch, which was, for an amplifier, sounded very, very similar to what what my regular patch would be. And I didn't feel comfortable updating his quad codecs. I mean, updating things usually changes parameters and changes sounds and tones. I don't want to put him through that. So that would be out of line, and I wouldn't want to put them in that spot. So I just used his preset. When we sound checked, it sounded great, by the way. And I was like, yeah, dude, this is going to be amazing. Show me where the lead is, if you have a clean tone or whatever. And no problem. It sounded great. However, as soon as I started playing, I realized that, hang on a minute, Vogue uses active pickups. So obviously, he's probably using less gain, more gate than I would use. So I felt in my leads, since I'm using a medium output pickup, which is a lot less of an output of a pickup, that the gate was cutting a little too hard. But overall, doesn't matter. The show happened. It was great. I didn't have my molded earplugs, so I used regular yellow earplugs, and it sounded like ass. So I'm very, very happy that Vogue and the guys could come through and lend me this. And stuff like this happens. So as of right now, I have no idea where my shit and my case is. The Quad Cortex Mini, it's just a piece of gear that can be replaced. But what I'm really annoyed by is the molded earplugs. I kind of like those. So yeah, that's how it is. The show must go on. Simple as that. And it did. So right now I gotta figure out a new pedal board for this that got lost. I just designed a pedal board and shit. Anyways, that's Adventures with Ola from Italy. Let's go. Question of the day, where I answer your questions that I found in the comment sections of my video. Today's question is from Phil Hendricks 3625.
With all the content you make and traveling for shows, do you get much practice time on the guitar?
Honestly, not as much as I would like, probably. It's kind of funny because, my entire life is guitars. I make guitar videos, I run a guitar brand, I play shows, and I talk amps and pedals all the time. But actually sitting down in a room and practicing guitar time, that is probably a lot less than people would think. And I'm completely fine with that. My life looks way different now. I have a family, I have kids, I have a company, videos to make, and trips, shows, dog, music to work on. There's always something that needs attention. So when I do have free time, I do not automatically grab the guitar for 3 hours and practice scales. I haven't practiced scales in a long time. Sometimes I still do, but most of the time, when I'm not out traveling, I just want to be with my family and, just try to recharge a little bit. And Rhett Schull actually made a video about this recently, and it really, really struck me. You can work with guitars every day and still not actually play as much guitar as you think you should. That does not mean that you stop loving it. It just means that life has more chapters than only sitting in your room practicing. I'm not a teenager anymore. I don't have the same amount of time. And for me, guitar is still there. When I have a show coming up, I do practice. When I'm writing an album, obviously, I play constantly then. When I make a demo, I play a little bit. Probably just the parts that you see in the video. But the regular, I'm gonna try and become Jeff Loomis. That practice routine, that is not really where I am right now. Maybe when the kids get older and eventually move out, I get a second inning with guitar. Maybe then I will have more time to sit down, learn things, and maybe just enjoy playing for no reason at all. Yeah. But right now, this is my life, and I'm very happy with it, actually. So there you go. There's my answer for you right there. If you have a question for Ola Englund the Swede, put them in the comment section of this video, and I might feature you in the upcoming Sunday with Ola. Let's go! All right, so my Pelly case with my Quad Cortex Mini, all my wireless units, my straps, my in-ear molded plugs, my guitar picks, and everything that was sort of necessary for touring got lost. KLM fucked it up. It's out there in the world somewhere. I'm not sure if I'm getting it back or not. tomorrow. I'm leaving for another gig. I need to figure out another pedal board. I actually went out and bought a Shure wireless unit. I figured, you know, that I can claim this through KLM because, you know, they kind of lost my bag. And maybe I can claim the Quad Cortex Mini and all that as well. But this is what I need right now very fast because we're leaving tomorrow. So I bought that, and I also figured, let me just fucking bring out the Nano Cortex again and see if, you know, this is something I can use instead of bringing the Quad Cortex or the Quad Cortex Mini. I figured this I can put on my carry-on. It's so small, man. So, oh shit, I forgot. Supposed to look if they had one of those mini expression pedals in the store because that was also lost in that case. And the fucking pellet case itself. It's my favorite. So yeah, I'm gonna build up a new rig using this, but I can probably just use the captures and yeah, I just have to simplify myself. We're going to Rock Hearts, which is a great festival in Germany, and I'm stoked. And I'm probably gonna be okay with just using these, to be honest. That small pedal board that I bought from Rockboard, that's gone. So, oh shit, did you guys see the secret guitars there? I didn't even think about that. They were in the couch. I have to check that later. I might have to blur a lot. So I guess I'm gonna use this one, which is also small, the Adario. I could probably just fit this in my carry-on. So like that, it sucks that the luggage got lost, but I gotta say, I was lucky because just before I decided not to use my in-ear system and my new molded in-ear systems, these were what, like 1,500? They're still here, so I'm happy about that. You know, just a small little glimpse of happiness in this whole ordeal. You know, with that cable I had on this gig, I just felt so completely locked. And you might see that in the vlog that was just before this, that, you know, I wasn't moving around that much. Well, it's for the simple reason you become locked because of the cable. Also, I removed all of the batteries from all the units of these I had and put that in my carry-on because you're not supposed to check in batteries. So I have 3 batteries for this thing. Now I have 4 because I bought a new one, obviously. So I have 4 batteries for 1 unit. I sound very salty, but it's because I am very salty. This, one of those extender pedal, should be okay for this. Like that. And then we have this. Let's plug it in on the floor. I see that the Shure isn't lighting up, but the Quad Cortex is. Great. All right, I just realized that I fought wrong. This is a mistake I'd done before with the Shure wireless. It doesn't actually turn on until you put in a cable in the send or instrument out. That's why it didn't light up. Let's try it again. Look at that. It's lighting up. There's nothing wrong with the unit. I thought there was something wrong with the unit, but there's not. So there you go. Since the Nano Cortex don't have the XLR output on it, I'm just going to connect one of these, you know, TRS to XLR cables in one of the outputs that will go direct to front of house, and then I'll do the other outputs for going to my power amplifier. In this case, on this festival, probably a backline amplifier. So output 1 goes to front of house, output 2 goes to amplifier and cabinet. Oh, all right. I think I got it figured out. I'm sweating, man. So here's the cabinet and power amplifier sound. Okay. Everything's going through this microphone and this camera, by the way, so this is not the real direct tone. It's a little bit more scoop than I'm used to. It works. I gotta rest my ears for a little bit, but I gotta finish this off before I leave tomorrow morning. So, hell yeah, Adventures with Ola for you. Let's go. All right, that's it for Sunday with Ola 293 for you right there. A long one, a lot of Adventures with Ola, but a lot of shit is happening right now. I know you guys are like asking for, I wanted more behind the scenes when you're touring and playing live and shit. Well, the problem is that throughout the year, there's a lot of downtime where I'm not playing at all. So, you know, I have to kind of come up with adventures. But during the summer, obviously a lot of summer festivals happen. So a lot of excitement. You know, actually on Wednesday, I'm going to Asia. I'm going to China and Japan. So that will be a great vlog as well. In the next Sunday with Ola, which is going to happen, even though I'm in Asia, I'm going to Rock Hearts and I'm meeting Zach Wild. It's dude, just casually, I'm playing a festival and I get to meet, you know, my favorite people. How about that? Anyways, guys, if you like what I do, you can support me at olaenglundshop.com. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I hope you have an excellent Sunday. Have a great one. See ya!